Hey everybody, Rich Noto here, Florida licensed realtor, Florida licensed home inspector, Florida. No craziness that comes with it. And of course, if you're purchasing a house and it's a completed house as well, you know, it's also equally as important because you want to buy the best house that's a completed house. You don't want to buy a house that's a total mess where after you close, much like a home that you're building, you don't want to have to spend $10,000, $20,000 to rip all the siding off of a house or all the stucco off of a house because your home is leaking. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, so let's check out this house called the Sofia first. We're going to go into Sofia. And we are at Rainwood, which I think it's in Claremont and the border of Groveland, because a lot of these communities that I've been in today have been kind of like in that kind of like bordering neighborhood, but maybe it's just Claremont or maybe it's just Groveland. So let's go see the Sofia, and I'm kind of interested about this one because of the roof shape, how like where this door is, it's not going all the way up to the second floor as well. It's kind of chopped right there. So yeah, let's go in here first. See what we see. 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage, 1,709 square feet. Sofia. Okay, let's see. Half bath off to the left as soon as we stepped in, so that's kind of interesting. And let's see, we have our living room. Stairs are to the right. Let's go to the right over here first and see what we see. Oh, here's a bedroom. Oh, that's nice. So that means that there's a full bathroom here. Yeah, look at this. Nice big shower. A beautiful toilet in the closet room. Like, the beauty in this room is just unbelievable. And here we have the closet. Smaller closet, but it's a townhouse. You can see there's granite in this model. Yeah, great sized bedroom. Definitely was not expecting this. So, we're in that section where, the roof is on top of this. There's nothing else, just roof. So, laundry's down here. That's nice. That's always good. Always better than having the laundry on the second floor, just for leak purposes. Now, let's see.
Garage door.
Yep, here's the garage, and again, you got your steps going down. And a good-sized kitchen, that's for sure. And a lanai, very nice. A nice area to eat. This is kind of interesting how the fridge is in this little section of cabinets. Nice amount of countertop space around here too. I'm really excited to see upstairs now. What are we going to find up there? Because if there's a master bedroom on the first floor, what's up here? Another master or en-suites, or what are we going to see? Oh, it's a good little loft. I like it. Yeah. Look at that. It's cute. I guess that's the word for this, cute. This room's colorful. Looking at this painting, what is this? Wonder what that's supposed to be, like California maybe? One of those piers in California that I saw when I was there. On vacation. Yeah, good loft. So we got the bedroom. Is this HVAC? Yeah. Full bathroom. So we got a single sink over here. And here's a bathtub. And another bedroom. So 3 bedrooms in this house. This is a very nice townhouse. It's very complete. I feel like this is like one of the best townhomes I've seen because, you know, you have 2 bedrooms on the first floor that are going to be sharing this loft, right? So you got the 2 bedrooms, and let me just see what's in here. Oh yeah, a closet. I don't know if I got this or not. So 2 bedrooms, bathroom on the second floor, and loft. But then downstairs is that big master bedroom. So definitely has a lot of flexibility because it's kind of, you know, at times it's kind of hard to find a townhouse that has a shower or a bathtub on the first floor. And I always like that. Like any house that has a shower on the first floor automatically gets extra points with me. Not that the, you know, house cares and there's extra points on that. And this over here, this is big. Look at that. So if you want to sit outside, if sitting out front of your house is like what you do, this is the townhouse. Yeah, great townhouse. Doesn't really feel like a townhouse either. Mostly because of that right there. So we're gonna go in and see the other ones now. We got the Catalina. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. Feels very different than the other one did already. I like that there's no furniture in here. That's nice. You could really get a feel of it. Gonna go back to the other townhouse and make a video of that after I do this. So it's locked. Here's your pantry. So definitely a little bit snug in the pantry. But, you know, good amount of countertop space over here for considering it's a townhouse. Here's your toilet in the closet room. And let's see, is it the same over here where it's going to have steps? It's going to have steps. Yeah, there's a step to go down. All right, going up. All right, so a bedroom to the right. I guess, is this a master bedroom? I guess we'll see. Yeah, I think this is going to be the master bedroom because you got your shower and your sinks and your toilet. I wonder if this is going to have some kind of door or that's just how it is. Some builders don't put doors, like there's no door here, there's no door on anything for the models. And to me that makes sense. Why put a door up? People are just going to damage the doors. What I am going to say though is that the granite, I'll talk about it in a minute. Here's your laundry. Got the laundry closet, which is pretty common in townhomes. So the granite really makes like this look ugly. Like if this was quartz, then this would look so nice. Okay, another bedroom and another closet. So what do we got? 3 bedrooms up here on the second floor. Oh, it's like a pink color. It's like a blue and a pink. That's nice. Different. All right, so let's go run into the townhouse next door. So when I say like half wall in homes, I'm always talking about just like this right here. When I say half wall around the loft. Okay, so Catalina, again, 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage, 1,678 square feet. Oh, this is like a model, okay. All right, so let's see. Pretty interesting looking. These round tables and interesting looking chairs. It feels wide and spacious in this room. Again, we have the granite, and I had this granite many years ago. Yeah, look at that. So we got the granite, and here's your pantry. And here we have toilet in the closet room. No, yeah, well, half bath. Half bath. You can tell I'm getting hot right now. I'm getting hot and I've been doing this for hours. Okay, we got another set of steps to go up. I don't think I'm going to the gym today. I was gonna, but I don't think so. Been running around all day. Gonna go tomorrow and man up. Okay, so here's your full bathroom. Ah, and a loft. This is interesting. So loft and a bedroom. It's always nice seeing new models, something different, something that kind of stimulates my brain after all these years of doing this, I know it's very different than how people who are buyers view it. They see everything a lot of times for the first time and they're like, oh, it's nice and new, it looks great, Whereas I'm like, I've been seeing this for years. Okay, so definitely a nice laundry room. It's not in that closet. And here we have a master bedroom. What's this? So here's your toilet in the closet room, but this is like it's not really in the closet because there's a window. That's nice. I like the window. Okay, this must be the master bedroom closet. Yeah, it's a nice size. Now again, here's your loft. Typical loft in a townhouse when they have a loft, it's always a bit smaller. And here's another bedroom. The great thing about townhomes is really, for people that are looking to, to get away from condos. Because condos have very expensive HOA fees. Those condo fees, you could $500, $600, $800, $1,000 a month. Whereas townhomes, well, the townhome typically is going to cost more than the condo, but your monthly fee on the townhouse might be, $200, $300. Depends. So what was this? Oh, this is another bedroom. Oh yeah, here's a closet. So here's another closet. So I like this townhouse. I actually kind of like it a lot. It's nice. I think I like the first one that we saw better though. The one where you walked in and there was a, the one that had the master bedroom on the first floor. But this, in this area, this would be my second choice. If I was gonna buy a townhouse over here, I think this would be my second choice. The other one, I have a feeling that one is probably the cheapest model. I could be wrong, but I think so.